The Irish Psychic Show, for all your psychic needs, live on Internet Radio. For your chance to get a reading with Irish Psychic, simply Skype Tarot Free or call the studio 01 44 34 357. International add +353. This show is packed full of psychic readings and advice, so make sure you join the fan page. Details can be found via irishpsychic.net.
Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. With the blink of an eye, I can see my whole life mapped in front of me. There's no way to deny, and there's no way I can hide. The things that you do to me would make you think there's a destiny. Look at us now, you and me. I hope tomorrow will be another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way to be the only boy for this girl. Look at my heart and see that you're the one I'm living for. Look in my eyes and see that I sincerely love you more till the end of our time. And I don't know what will come tomorrow, and I don't know if we face defeat. But here and now, with you around, life feels quite complete. When I look at our lives, I can feel a happiness wash over me. Remember the day that we met, not knowing what to expect, and all the days spent away, seeing the world in a different way. The bottles of wine and the time to enjoy what's on the other one's mind. It comes again, another day to see the wonders of this world. Another way sincerely love you more till the end of our time. When I look in your eyes, I can see your love beaming back on me. And when I'm holding your hand, I can feel the pulse of your heart with every beat. Look at us now, a little bit older and still happy. And I love you now, right up until the final heartbeat, till the end of our time.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Hello, you're all very welcome to the Irish Psychic Show for February the 5th, 2014. I'm live, it's now 7 minutes past 11 and you're very welcome to the show. If this is your very first time in listening into the show, you are very welcome to the show. And again, on tonight's show, I will have a very special guest with me. And speaking of special guests, if you have never listened to the show before, again, I'm live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m. So do not panic. If you do not get a reading tonight, I am live again on Friday night. If you would like to get in touch with the show tonight, all you simply have to do is simply go to my website, irishpsychic.net, and you can leave your message there. Just click on the radio show. But the main place where we're going to be taking calls tonight is via the group on Facebook. And if you have not joined that group yet on Facebook, all you have to do is simply search for the Irish Psychic Radio Show group on Facebook, join it, and that's exactly all you have to do. It is that simple. So don't, panic at all. But again, all the questions have been sent in. So please do just make sure that your question has been sent in. And again, hopefully Sam will be answering your question tonight. Again, do let us know throughout the show. I'm here for we're going to be doing a later show tonight. So again, I'm going to be taking questions after Sam, because Sam is with me for the first hour. So hopefully I will get through your question as well. And I think it's time. Drum roll, please. Hello, Sam.
Hello, and thank you very much for having me back on your show.
You are very welcome, Sam, and thank you very much for joining me once again.
I'm delighted to be here. I love what you've done with the place.
Oh, well, thanks very much, Sam. Sam has just Sam, is it to your taste with regards to the colour?
I have to say, no, I like it. I have to say, loving the very cool, soothing effect it's having.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's always good to have positive feedback there, Sam. And speaking of positive feedback, Sam, we do want feedback tonight after the readings, don't we?
Oh, we definitely do, but only if it's all good.
Exactly. So any negative energy out there, any negative feedback, just leave it behind. Just, leave it behind.
Spare us.
Exactly. So, Sam, you have to tell us what have you been up to? And I suppose for all the listeners of the Irish Psychic Show, how do you work and what's your main form of communication, please?
Well, what I would class myself initially is as an angelic healer and a spiritual therapist, which is where I feel my greatest forte is, I suppose. It's something that I have a great passion about. But I do a lot of mediumship and angel reading. So everything I do is very much about bringing comfort and guidance and, more importantly, healing and closure in so many different aspects of your life, whether it be physically, emotionally, whether you're having a very stressful time, if, career-wise, people are really finding finances very difficult at the moment. So that has a huge impact physically. So it's to find the guidance and get back on the road and track with that.
Absolutely. And a lot of people at the moment, Sam, especially with regards to my readings, it's to do with relationship. Are you finding the same relationship, questions coming in all the time?
Not always, I have to say. I think people are very lost. I think it's where relationships definitely take a key role in that. But people are feeling very, very lost at the moment. And I think even you'd understand this. all this talk about the 2012 shift, the 2013 was such a difficult year in so many people's lives. But I love to think that the way I see it is we had to get through all that crap in a hurry so that when this year came, it was the beginning of something amazing and new for everyone.
Most definitely.
So the worst is done.
Yeah, most definitely. And I think for a lot of people, just like you've mentioned there, even in my own family, 2013 was a very, very tough year. And we lost an uncle of mine. And I suppose when you lose someone, you know, dear to you, especially when it comes out of the blue, it's very difficult to, I suppose, be positive in the light of the situation. But at the end of the day, what I do say to people, if someone was good on this earth, they are definitely getting a good one up there in heaven. That's my motto as well.
Definitely. And people, I think, take it for granted that just because we would be more maybe tuned in or more aware, that we don't go through that grieving process. Like, that loss is still a shock to us. Okay, we have a better insight maybe, and we're better able to connect or communicate, but it can be still a shock to the system.
Most definitely. And again, like, I mean, people do have to remember that there is life after death. You know, it's something that a lot of people, I suppose, think just because the person is gone that they're not around us anymore. And I think even from your own side, Sam, you've said the same thing as me, that you've always felt spirit around you.
Always, constantly. And it's amazing. I've had the most weirdest experience with spirit, kind of popping in at most inappropriate moments to pass on messages. And I'm sure you've had the same experience. You're kind of going, this is not the time or the place, but they're so insistent, and they will, you know yourself, they do not leave, they do not shift until you've made that effort.
Absolutely.
So,
and it's funny that you mentioned that they come in at different times, because trust me, they do, people. They come in at different times, yeah.
My weirdest experience was standing in the tax office trying to tax my car, and I had a lady sit beside me, and she wanted me to pass on a message to one of the tellers, and she wouldn't. She glued my feet to the floor so I couldn't leave the little window until I passed on an information. And I was kind of going, this is not the time or the place.
I love
all
it.
you can do,
I love
I'm
it.
sure you know yourself. But all I could do was ask this girl, you know, just explain who I am, what I did, which was hugely mortifying. And she kind of looked at me as if I had 20 heads. And all I did was give her my card and said, look, I have a message here. I have somebody who wants to speak to you. Obviously, you're busy. If you want to talk to me, there's my number. Feel free. You know, it's up to yourself. I hadn't even walked through the revolving doors and she was on the phone.
Fair play, Sam.
So, you know yourself, they're pushy. They're as pushy on that side as they are this side.
It's good that person came through, because obviously they had a message for that person and you had to pass it on. So,
oh, hugely. Yeah, it made such a big impact to that girl's life. And I'm glad to say that we've actually become friends since. So that's one thing with spirit, which you know yourself, they bring the most amazing people into your life.
Absolutely. Just like yourself, Sam.
Oh, go on, you sweetheart. Yeah,
Sam, oh, thank you. Well, I do try. If people don't get a reading on tonight's show, I don't want them to be too disappointed, but what can they do? How can they get in contact with you?
Well, they're very easy following me on Facebook, which is the best form of media at the moment. And you can find me at Angels Healings. And if you're in and around Dublin and you're interested, sure, my number is 086 351 0604. And you can get in touch with me for either a healing or a reading. And like yourself, you know, we're able to do house appointments, house parties, which are always great fun.
Brilliant. And don't call Sam yet, because she's actually on air with me.
No, I'm here. Here. Don't call me just yet.
Oh, so Sam, will we start the show?
I think it'd be rude not to.
Oh, thank you. Well, if you've sent in a question for Sam, fingers crossed, you will get a reading on tonight's show. So Sam, it's over to you, please.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, everybody who called in or who typed in today. I really appreciate the feedback, and we want to get things started. I have Tanya Kelly here, and she's looking for just a general reading. And what I came up with here is there is the pregnancy card coming around you, Tanya. Doesn't automatically mean yourself, but it is a great time for not only new arrivals, but new opportunities. It is telling me that you need to stand your ground a little bit more at the moment as well, that you need to be sticking up for yourself, not in an aggressive way, but just saying enough is enough, or in your own time. I do feel that you need to take back a little bit of that and just find space for yourself. Now, I am seeing that where money is concerned, that there's going to be change and finances are going to be a little bit looser, which is great work, which is great news. I am seeing paperwork coming in around you as well, so if there's either contracts or a letter you're expecting, if it doesn't make sense for you now, just remember that I said it, but the reason it's coming up is because there's a better opportunity or a better offer there. So read everything. And there is the prospect of a new career coming your way. So if you're looking for a job or wanting to change jobs, there's definitely new doors and opportunities opening for you. So Tanya, I hope that helps you with something good to look forward to.
Oh, thank you very much. And that was Tanya, is that correct, Sam?
That's Tanya Kelly's, yeah.
Tanya Kelly. Oh, Tanya, please do get back in touch with us. Hopefully you are listening into the show. And even if you missed the show, because again, the show goes live Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 11 p.m. Irish and UK time. But you can catch the podcast as well. So if you've tuned in at a different time, please just note the time difference from, wherever you are that you are living. But again, you can listen back to the show. So again, Tanya, I hope that has answered your question. Okay, the next one now, please, Sam.
Now, the next one I thought was a very interesting question, and it was from Sherry Lindner. I hope I'm pronouncing your name properly, Sherry. And she's coming at a crossroads in her life. Now, one thing I need, and the first thing that came up in the cards was that everything's okay and everything's going to be okay. Now, I do feel that you're feeling a lot of things are out of your control and out of your hands. They have to be. So I think you're standing in your own way a little bit. So if you step aside and let your angels and your guides step in and let it all fall into place before you, you'll find things happen so much faster. Now, I'm also being advised that you need to be trusting yourself and admitting your true feelings to yourself, which is very much about what it is that you do and don't want, who you are and are not willing to spend your time with. This is very important, and I do feel it's very much about you taking back control and finding your own power, which seems to be a huge thing around you. Now, I know you did ask about whether or not there's somebody in your life about making this journey with somebody, but it is acknowledging somebody special, and there is either an anniversary or a special day coming up around you and this person. So enjoy it, make the effort, but it is telling me that your friends want to spend more time with you. Get out and have some fun, which is the most important. Get out and just find something incredible to do, something easy, something to be hanging out with the girls, take up a class. But Barry, your last card there was you've got the power, which is so important. It is acknowledging that you have come such a long way and you need to see that for yourself. Okay, you have a little distance to go, but look how far you've come. And remember that there's always somebody there to catch you. And it is acknowledging, again, a little breakaway somewhere special where this special person in your life. So again, something to look forward to, but have some fun. It's you time. So I hope that helps, Sherry. And thank you for getting in touch.
Oh, thank you very much, Sherry, for sending in your question. And again, Sam, a lot of people when they want to, find out about the tarot or they want to find out about angels, again, you do workshops in that.
I do workshops. Thank you very much for bringing that up. I do have one coming up now in Dublin in about 2 weeks on the 22nd of February. So it's all the twos, which is a very important and divine number. It means all your prayers are being answered. So 222. And that's going to be here in Dublin in the Rec Centre in Artane, and it's going to be from 12 to 4. And it is an introduction to angel cards. It's about finding your comfort with them. It's about understanding, seeing the process, how to use the cards, not only for yourself as guidance and direction, but to do them for friends as well, which is always fun, which you know yourself. Definitely.
And again, like you mentioned, you hit the nail on the head there with regards, it's a beginner's course. If you've never read angel card readings before, or you've never had an angel card reading, again, learning is the best way. And with regards to your course and with regards, even if it's just a day course, you can pick up an awful lot of information with that.
Huge amount of information, and I think that's what people don't realise when it comes to cards. They see, you just lay them out and people just see pictures, but there's so much more detail in it, and you will be learning the mood of the card, the colours in the card, what is the card saying about a particular, the extra details that you will feel connection to that card, because as we all know, any reader does, that when you're doing cards, you could pick the same amount of cards for a group of people, and every one of those cards would mean something different.
Totally.
For each individual.
And you hit the nail on the head again, Sam, because even when I'm doing readings and I might mention certain cards when, that's the way I read it with my cards, and I might mention something like the Lover's card come up, and some people have read books with regards to tarot and they'll get back to me and they'll say, are you sure that meaning isn't different? And I'm like, why? And they're like, because in my book it says this. And I'm like, look, the way I read is completely different, and it's what the person interprets at the time of the reading as well. So even if the Lover's card is positive, or if you get the Ace of Cups, which is very, very positive, if I'm picking up a negative emotion around the situation, I have to pass it on. And it's at that time, just like you've mentioned, when you're reading for someone, whatever it is that you feel for the person that you're reading for, you have to pass it on, because that is spirit guiding you.
It is, almost definitely. And it's exactly what you've just said there. It's so important because people automatically go back and they look up and they want to know what the book says. The book is great, and it's great as an introduction or just to get the feel. But when you get the feel for the cards, your interpretation of them, because they're your cards, you're going to understand them. You're going to know how they feel. And people are so interested, especially with angel cards at the moment, because I think it's softer and it's less threatening.
Big time. And you can learn from them as well, Sam.
Oh, a huge amount. And they're so accurate. Like there is no wrong reading. There's absolutely no wrong way to read a card. And
like another thing that people keep asking me all the time, but just because we're readers does not mean that we have perfect lives. We go through the exact same emotions. We go through the exact same, I suppose, decisions that we have to make. And I suppose it's easier for us because we can trust with regards to the angels and, with regards to tarot as well. But again, at the end of the day, we do have to make those decisions for ourselves.
Exactly. As I'm sure, like, in the readings you do. For example, this week I was very, very lucky. Two of my closest friends had babies this week, and one had a boy and one had a girl. And even in our group of friends and net friends, people are kind of saying, oh, but you should know this. I don't always get that information because it's supposed to be a surprise for me as well. I'm supposed to have surprises in life. I'm not supposed to know it all because where's my learning experience? Where are my happy times, my lows? Where do I find my life's flow?
Definitely. And I think, Sam, if we had €1 or £1 if you're in the UK, or $1 if you're listening in from the US, we would be loaded with the amount of times that someone has said that. Yeah.
Minted.
Should you not know that? Or if we ask the question, like I put up on my Facebook just a normal thing the other day, and I said, what time is, say, Big Brother on? And they said, oh, should you not know? Aren't you a psychic? And you have to have patience. That's the thing, Sam. You have to have patience.
Patience of saints.
Well, we'll continue on. If you've just joined us, by the way, you're listening to the Irish Psychic Show with my very special guest, Psychic Sam. It is now 22 minutes past 11 and we're here until 12 midnight. Or Sam is here until 12 midnight. So wherever it is that you are, do excuse us when we go off air because it is much later here in Ireland than it is if you're listening in from the USA. So Sam, it's over to yourself again for another psychic reading, please.
Okay, well, I think I might jump a little bit, and we have a question from Eric Elson. I think I'm pronouncing his second name properly. I'm very sorry if I didn't. And he has a business question, which is great because this is the perfect time of the year, pardon me, for all these, new ideas, new passions. And right now, things are shifting. Apparently, I was informed today that Mercury is up to something. So tomorrow is going to be a big change in, experience for so many people. So things are going to be up in the air. But anyway, back to Eric. And what I'm being told, where your business is concerned, twice the Infinite Abundance card came out, which is an amazing card to get. It's about prosperity. It's about the time. It's about the finance. It's about all the things that you feel are going to fall into place that you need to make your business a success. Now, I am seeing that there is a great animal connection around you. And I am being guided that there has to be a change in nutrition. Now, whether this is to do with your job as well or just a personal choice, take good interest in it because this is where you thrive. This is a very healing process, which I'm sure you understand yourself, G, that, once you're relaxed and it's that meditative state. But I am seeing that there is a lot of training and learning opportunities still for you to come. And I am seeing that there's loads of options out there. So don't be closing one door and being worried that you've missed an opportunity because that opportunity is about to come again. So where your business is concerned, great prospects coming up, great opportunities. Just hang in there a little bit longer and have faith because I think it's going to be a very, very prosperous year for you. So I hope that helps, Eric.
Oh, thank you very much, Eric, for sending in your question to the show. And again, you're just seeing there from Eric's question there, Sam, you can ask anything. Absolutely anything there. Absolutely. So
anything.
Sam will answer the question on tonight's show. If you just joined us, by the way, it is now 24 minutes past 11. There is still time to get in your question to Sam. If you're on Facebook, simply search for the Irish Psychic Radio Show group, join it, and there you can ask your question in the event page. You can also tweet the show at Psychic Irish, just include your question as well. And you can also comment on my website, which is irishpsychic.net. Click on the radio show tab, and there you can send in your question for the show as well. Sam was with me until 12 midnight, and then I take over. So if you do not get a reading with Sam, you may get a reading with myself. Time for a quick commercial break. Do join us after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
I don't wanna miss you. I don't wanna wish you were here. Days turn into weeks, the months turn into years, and I feel never see your face, always trying to chase memories I lost in my mind. All the things you do, if God had given you just one chance and a little more time. So I try to forget, I try to deny, I try to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not all gone. Everything reminds me of you. I can't rewind the time, and nothing I say and nothing I do can change the way that I've been missing you. The pain that I've been going through every day since you went away, and now you fade away in time. My memories skip the line, and sometimes I think that I'm losing you. I tried to sing your name, just one note, but the words they stick in my throat, and I don't know what to do. So I try to forget, and I try to deny, I try to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not all alone. Help me not to fall on my knees. Maybe you're not all alone, all alone. Just send your words in your love on the breeze. I try to forget, I try to deny, I've tried to move on, but it's so hard not to cry. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe that you've been here all along. So I try to forget, and I try to deny, and I try to move on, but it's so hard not to see you. When everything's right, something feels wrong. I've tried to believe everything's all along, and I try to forget, and I try to deny, and I've tried to move on, but it's
so hard out there. I see you when everything's right. All I can think something feels wrong. All I can say, I've tried to believe that you've been here all along, and maybe you're not alone.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. We're live. It's now 23:31 here in Ireland. And if you've just joined us, where have you been since 11 o'clock? Again, I'm with the fantastic Psychic Sam. Psychic Sam is with me in studio and she's answering all your questions on tonight's show. And speaking of questions, there has been loads of questions sent into the show, hasn't there, Sam?
Oh my God, there's been absolutely so many, and I appreciate everybody taking the time to get in touch. So hopefully I get through as many as I possibly can tonight. And whoever we don't get through, we have the lovely Gerard who's going to do it.
Oh, thank you. And Sam, again, you've just promised us you're going to do 4 in a row now. So if you are listening in, you could be one of the 4 in the row.
Well, please God, let's get this show on the road.
Here we go.
Okay, well, the next person I have here is Stacey Lindley. I hope I pronounced her name properly. And she had a very interesting love question. So she wanted to know, was her and her love interest becoming closer? Well, I have to say, Stacey, you couldn't have got any better cards, because straight off the bat was the true love card, which means that this is a relationship that has a huge amount of potential, and it has everything you want in this relationship, the getting to know each other, the heart-to-heart conversations. But it is telling you to stop putting so much pressure on the relationship and enjoy it for what it is. Allow it to unfold, because there's huge and very strong romantic feelings from both sides. I think that's what you needed to know. Was he feeling the same? Very much so. And the chemistry is there. So literally everything that you want in a relationship when you're starting a relationship is there. So please just go and have some fun. Have the playfulness. Take the time to get to know each other. Don't be jumping in, because slowly always wins the race. So have the most amazing time. And with Valentine's coming up, make the effort. So I hope that's what you wanted to hear, Stacey. And thank you for getting in touch.
Oh, a lovely message there from Sam there for Stacey. Thank you very much. We'll continue on. Next in line, Sam, please.
Next in line, we have Lee Smith. And she was just looking for a general. And I have to say, loved her reading, the cards that came up for her. Now, the first one that came up, and it came twice, I have to say, was the Archangel Raphael card. So not only is he a guardian of hers, he is also the angel of healing. So he is letting me know that whether there's an issue with yourself, Lee, or someone around you worried about any medical reason or just not feeling themselves, the healing is going to them, and that not to worry about anything, everything's going to be okay. Now, I am being told that you should be a little bit cautious about any huge decisions right now, and I do feel that this is very much to do with cross the water, because the Someone Abroad card is going, so I don't know if it's somebody already gone, either Canada or Australia linked, or whether it's something that you're thinking about. But I am being told that you need to stand your ground and to decide what it is you do and do not want, because the Vanessa card came up, and I love her because she's very much for me, the Xena warrior. So she is a strong person, and I think you need to tap back into it. There is also the Patience card, and I love this card as well, because it's also about letting things fall into place, because things are moving, although you can't see them. Changes have already begun, so just allow them to start coming into your life. You will notice them in the next week or two, most definitely. But it also comes up with a little bit of study or training, and it also brings a holiday for you. So again, maybe that's where the connection across the water is coming. But it is telling you that there's great things on the horizon. Any little health worries, if you're not feeling too well, which many people aren't, Raphael is very much around taking care of you. So I hope that helps.
Oh, thank you very much. And speaking of unwell, Sam, you did send me some energy and healing energy, as you can hear in my voice. Pardon me, I am kind of suffering from my sinuses at the moment. There is a dose going.
that weather has not helped.
Not at all. Yesterday I got blown out of it, and I think it really annoys me really with regards to people in Cork and Galway and all the people hit by the floods, that your insurance only covers you once. I think it doesn't cover you, all the time, and I think there should be something done for the people who have had their houses ruined. Would you agree, Sam?
I couldn't agree more. Like, we live in Ireland. What do they expect? These things are not strange to us. So there should be, precautions and money put aside for these sort of things, because these things ruin people's lives.
Big time.
And that's what they need to think. There's more than possessions. It's people's upset, it's families' upset, and that's what needs to be taken into consideration.
Big time. Okay, so if you've just joined us, we're in the 4 in a row, and Sam is doing 4 readings at a time. So again, you could be one of the lucky ones getting a reading, and just because you've commented in the group, the Irish Psychic Radio Show, not everyone is going to get a reading, but don't worry at all, because the next show is on Friday, and again I'm going to have another very special guest on with me again on Friday night at 11 p.m. And what you have to do is, after this show, I will be creating another event, and that is for Friday night show. So again, just join that, make sure that you're attending, and then post on the poster that I'll be putting up, and I will give you more details with regards to that guest just before I go off air tonight. Okay, so it's time for the third reading, Sam, if you can, please.
Yeah, we are going to have a little chat now with Cynthia. And Cynthia, again, was looking for just a little bit of information. And again, I do feel the very strong womanly card coming around here. So I do feel that she needs to step into her own power. Bit standing ground that needs to be done here. So there's a lot of kick-ass women out there who are listening, and I'm delighted to have you here tonight. Again, I'm seeing the patience card, but what I'm feeling with this card, where Cynthia is concerned, is very much about the colour orange with it. And as we both know, colours and cards have huge significance as well. And orange for me is always to do with Archangel Chamuel. And Angel Chamuel is the angel of peace. She's the angel of calm. She's the angel of tranquility, as well as new romance and passion. So I do feel that she's stirring all these things up for you, but you need to know that things have definitely taken a turn for you. And in a little while, you'll be looking back to see how far you've come. Now, the victory card, the May card, is there for you as well. And it's letting you know to just keep championing ahead. Only expect miracles. Definitely things have taken a turn. And what I love about this, it's the unicorn card. Very girly, but it is always, for me, unicorns is about happily ever after. It's about dreams coming true. So they are all there for you, but I do feel you need to start dreaming bigger. You're very limited in what you allow and accept for yourself, and you have a tendency to settle for second best, which is just not good enough for you anymore, Cynthia. And then again, there's the connection where Oz or Canada is concerned. So I do feel that's more of a connection of somebody coming back, or somebody from there getting in touch with you. But again, I think it will be happy news and something that you'll be waiting to hear. So I hope, Cynthia, best of luck to you, and just stay in your own power, girlie, and I think you cannot go wrong.
Oh, thank you very much there, Sam, for answering that question. Sam, there is a peculiar question, if you don't mind answering it. You can give food for thought anyway, but it's in the chat room, and Crystal is expecting. So congratulations, Crystal. And we feel it's going to be a girl, okay?
Okay.
And she's looking for an Irish name, because she's fallen in love with Irish names. So my mind has kind of gone blank.
Names.
So even if you give her 3, and it might kind of, food for thought anyway, Crystal.
Well, I think Karina is a beautiful name. We also have Tara, which is a huge significant name for us in Ireland. And a third one, let me think. I suppose Sinead. Sinead's a beautiful name. Very powerful name.
I have a cousin called Sinead. So if you're listening, Sinead, hello.
And I have a cousin Sinead as well. And I have to say, Fiona. Fiona is a great card. Is a great
Sam,
name.
I think you're connecting to my family tonight. Again, I have a cousin, Fiona, yeah.
Well, I think Fiona, if I had to pick one, I think it would be Fiona and Sinead. But then again, Roisin is a beautiful name as well.
Roisin is lovely, yeah. But you mentioned Tara. Tara's a gorgeous name.
It's a beautiful name. Tara. So simple, and it's so powerful, and has huge roots in Ireland.
Yeah, no, I like that name, Tara. So, Crystal, hopefully we've given you food for thought.
Oh, definitely. And I would say any name, stick a fodder on it, you'd be grand.
Exactly. I think it's difficult. How did you, Sam, with your children, how did you pick names?
Well, my 3, I picked completely different names, and they were all vetoed, even on the day of the delivery. And my husband went home and told his family all completely different names. So I didn't pick any of them. But all my children's names are Irish surnames.
Perfect.
So they're Dylan, Kelly, and Connor.
Lovely. Love
So
it.
there's 3 Irish names for you as well. Kelly is a beautiful Irish name.
Kelly's a gorgeous name. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're into the final, well, this is the 4th one before we take another commercial break. So, Sam, if you have that person lined up, please.
I do indeed. And I hope it, again, I'm so awful with names. And it's Nairi Dawn, and she's looking for her life purpose, which is a very interesting question. Now, I have to say, Nairi, you're on the right path. So whatever changes you've already begun, you're doing the right thing. Now, it is telling me that you're very overly sensitive at the moment to maybe the atmospheric pressure, because we're all feeling the difference in it as well. This stormy weather has kind of turned up a lot of emotion. So you may be feeling a lot of emotion, a lot of anger, a lot of tears. Completely natural. It's just your own personal healing, your own personal clearing, so that something better can start stepping into your life. I am told you're a wonderful leader and you have amazing leadership skills, and I am seeing that there's new training or some school work around you as well, so maybe that's something you've been thinking of. But I am being told to tell you it's time to start following your heart's desires. So whatever it is, you need to be honest and upfront and just go for it. Just take that leap of faith and go for it. Now, I am seeing again that there's a lot of travel around you, and I do feel that this will have a huge impact and open opportunities for you as well. And I am being told the nutrition card is there for you, so there's a little change in your own diet that is not sitting too well for you. So just watch that, nothing to worry about. But if you are overly sensitive at the moment, you are going to feel differences in what you will sit right with you, what won't. It could be a simple thing like cutting out a little bit more caffeine, cutting down the sugar, and maybe just taking a little bit more herbal tea, for instance, makes all the difference. So I hope that helps, and good luck on everything you do, but you're making the right choices. Just by taking the chance on yourself, you won't fail. So good luck, and I hope you have a great, great year.
Oh, brilliant. It's lovely to hear such positive readings on tonight's show. And if you've just joined us, by the way, I am with the fantastic Psychic Sam. She's with me here in studio. It's time for another quick commercial break now. And if you've just joined us, please do send in your question. And you never know, even if you don't get an answer with Sam tonight, I am on for the next 40 minutes after Sam goes off air with me. Because I suppose everyone has to go to bed at some time. Just like myself, I'm kind of a late owl, so it's usually till 2 a.m. because I'm up doing private readings. And if you've never had a private reading, again, we only scratched the surface on the show, and Sam will agree with me that, you know, when we're giving a reading on air, I won't say that we hold back, but sometimes we don't want to give too much information. And the main reason is, you know, a lot of it is quite personal. And, you know, with a one-to-one reading, we can definitely go into more detail. And, you know, as you've heard, we're actually mentioning the names of the people who've sent in their question to the show. And that's why we can't give too much information. We just kind of hold back a little bit. But I do hope with regard to the readings that we do give on air, it gives you, you know, the clarity that you need. But if you would like to purchase a private reading with myself, don't forget, all you have to do is just click on my website, irishpsychic.net, and do avail of the very special offer there as well. There is 60% off a private reading. Time for a quick commercial break while Sam picks out her next. We're actually going to go for 3. So Sam is there working in the background, and she's looking for the next 3 people to read first. So please do get back in touch with us. If you have had a reading with Sam tonight, do let us know your feedback. Time for a quick commercial break. Do join us after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Always getting to cry. Nothing that I can do is fall right apart from you. All I do is to turn to you every night. I turn to you, making my dreams come true. Spending my days with you. No more way I can fight. Hold closer than before. Always wanting more. Touching you so deep. Please, just keep me in your arms and dying every time. Loving you so sweet. No, nothing that I can do is fall right apart from you. All I do is to turn to you every night. I turn to you, making my dreams come true. Spending my days with you. No more way I can fight. Nothing that I can do is fall right apart from you. All I do is to turn to you every night. I turn to you, making my dreams come true. Spending my days with you. No more way I can try.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 23:49, so there's only 10 minutes left of Psychic Sam. It just goes to show you how time flies, Sam, on the show.
Definitely.
Have you enjoyed yourself so far, Sam?
I've loved it. I love doing readings. I love being able
good.
to give that information and send it out, which is great.
And it's really good to have you back as well, so thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm in the best of company, so it's always an honour to be back.
Oh, thank you very much, Sam. See, Sam really does. That's how you get back on the show twice.
You got to suck up to those.
Yeah, that's the contract, Sam. It just says it there in small writing. Make sure you love the host. Make sure you tell them how beautiful they are and how gorgeous they are. And Sam always does that. So thanks very much, Sam.
It's only because it's true.
Oh, see,
true.
She never says anything. She never says anything wrong. That's the thing. And there's loads of chat going on in the chat room there, Sam. They're all chatting away to us. They're kind of saying there that I'm stumbling across my words when I'm looking in the chat room, which is kind of true, because sometimes they do be saying things that are quite funny, and I'm like, oh my God, did someone just really say that in the chat room? But they did. So I'll fill you in later, Sam, because Sam is too busy working tonight because she's given me the time off. That's the good thing.
Just a little bit for a change.
Yeah, well, thank you, Sam.
You work so hard.
I do indeed, just like yourself. So we're going to do 3 in a row, Sam.
We are indeed.
Brilliant. So this could be your chance in getting a reading. So hopefully Sam has picked you. It's over to you, Sam.
Okay, thank you very much. And we're going to focus on Fiona Priestner. And she wants to know, is this going to be her lucky year? And I have to say, the most amazing card came out, which is saying your wish is being granted. So whatever those little dreams or wishes that you are looking forward to this year, or that you're putting all your energy into, keep doing it, because they're letting you know they're on their way. They might not be at exactly the moment you're looking for, but they're exactly the moment that you want them. It's also telling me that you're, where your love life is concerned, there is the most amazing love there for you. That's somebody who's so attentive, so protective, and just wants to take care of you. So let them. I'm also seeing that there's a new home card coming up for you. So if you aren't planning on moving, it can indicate a new change around the home, or you putting that stamp on it again and make it feel like your own. But if it is the new home you want, it's on its way. There's also the holiday coming up twice for you. So there's a little breakaway plus a bigger holiday. So I think there's nothing more that you could really want from a year. So good love life, your wishes are coming true, change where the home is concerned, and your holidays. I think that should make any girl happy. So I hope that helps, Fiona, and good luck with everything that you're doing, and the best of luck with your holidays. I keep that wishing.
Oh, thank you very much, Fiona, for sending in your question. And Sam, it's kind of getting towards the end of the night. There's only 2 left, but before you do those final 2 readings, can I just, you may as well give out the contact details again, because a lot of people are kind of thinking now, well, damn it, I only have a small chance of getting a reading now because you have the final 2 picked out. So how can they get a private reading with you?
Well, they could easily get in touch with me on Angels Healings, which is my Facebook page, or if they wanted to send me an email, it's I'm confusing my own webpage there. It's sams-angels@hotmail.co.uk, or you could just give me a call if you're in and around the Dublin area, and it's 086 351 0604.
Brilliant. And if all else fails, just contact me and I will not give you Sam's details, because she is so good. I don't want anyone going to you, Sam.
Oh, go on out like yourself. The charm is ridiculous.
No, of course I will. So if you've missed any of the details of how to get in contact with Sam, again, just ask me. I will be putting up the Angel Healing page on the group. So again, you can just join that and you can get in contact with Sam. Okay, so it's down to the final 2. Could you be one of the lucky ones? It's over to Sam again.
Well, just before I give the final 2, I just want to acknowledge all the people who do call or get in touch about messages from their loved ones. It's not that they don't want to get in touch with you, it's just that this is not the time and the place, because with a personal reading like that, it does take time, and we're kind of trying to get as much information to your listeners as we can. So we don't want to feel that they're just being ignored or put aside, but just be guaranteed that the fact that you're even sending out that loving thought about your friends, your family, you can be guaranteed that they're standing beside you and they will get that message to you. So they are sending a lot of love, never doubt that. So I hope it's okay just to throw that in there before we do our readings. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to Fiona Wall, and she wants to know, is she going to have some good luck? Well, what I'm seeing there is that you really need to promote yourself in what it is that you want to do, because you've got the power. So if there's a change in a job or a change in a life situation that you want to do, you need to do it. You need to speak up for yourself. You need to promote yourself, because you've got the skills, you've got the talent. Now, I am seeing that you have got a little bit of a road ahead of you, but it's going to be filled with tosses and little turns and tosses and turns, but it's not that anything that you won't be able to handle, and you have some fun doing. So don't just back off from anything because it feels strange. Go for it. Now, I am seeing again that by the time we get around to near the end of this year, there will be some studying, there will be new opportunities that are going to turn into something bigger. So definitely your luck has shifted this year. Everything's going to be okay. That's the most important thing, and that card is there for you. And I love when I see this because I know it's the truth. I am seeing a great anniversary or relationship, so to be acknowledged. So make sure that you do that and stand your ground a little bit more. That's all that they want to tell you, and that this spring is going to bring huge changes. It's going to bring new prosperity, new opportunities, and the mention of a new birth is coming around. So if there's somebody expecting a baby, it'll be happening very soon, or you will be hearing about somebody who's about to be expecting. So good luck to them all, and great news and great celebrations. So thank you, Fiona.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Fiona, for that lovely question, and for Sam answering the questions as well on the show. Well, this is it, Sam. This is the final reading of the night.
I know.
How time flies, eh?
It does. Only when you're in the best company.
Sam, you couldn't have said it better if I said it myself.
Oh, but then you can't say it. I'll let you say it as well.
Just like what Sam said there. I forget what you said, but I'm just agreeing with you, yeah.
See, he's such a charm. He doesn't even know what he's agreeing to. He just agrees to everything. Well, our final reading tonight is for Samantha Mosen, and her question was about career, and she wanted to know, was she going to be happy in her present career? And I am telling her, being told that that she's surrounded by love and light, and she does have an amazing backup team watching over. So there are a few changes going around with the career, because I am being told that you've time to decide. So if this is where you want to stay, you need to decide that. If it's time that you want to move on, you need to decide, because I'm told that you do have options and you can't go wrong. It doesn't matter which way you go. I am being told that you need to trust in yourself a little bit more and go with your gut instinct. I am being shown that there are a career change there for you, but it could be a promotion within where you are or something that you want to do. But it is where the career change card comes in. It's about something that you're branching out in. So no limitations again. Let go and just, as they say, let go and let God, because you cannot fail. And if you're being guided, it's because this is a better opportunity for you. And I am seeing that there's teaching and children very much connected around you as well. So if there is some learning that you want to do, or if there's something that you want to do around your children, don't have any fears, but just take that risk on yourself, because no better woman to be doing it, and you cannot fail. So good luck with your changes, but enjoy them, because if you love your job, you can't fail. So thank you very much, Samantha, for getting in touch, and thank you very much for everybody who dropped a message tonight, and I hope you enjoyed your readings.
Oh, Sam, it was just an amazing show with you.
Thank you. Sorry, you had to catch me swallowing some juice.
Oh, Sam, sorry. I should have known, because I'm sitting here in front of you, but I'm just busy doing my own thing. I'm sorry.
I know. See,
I'm in a world of my own, Sam, tonight.
I know, but that's because you're a bit of a fuzzy head. I
have a fuzzy head because and I'm sick, and I have my sinuses, and I'm after taking the medicine, and it's just one of those nights where, thankfully though, Sam, you're after giving me an hour's break, and a good break that is.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, Sam, before I let you go, is there any final messages that you would like to say to all the listeners of the Irish Psychic Show?
Well, I just want to send you all so much healing and so much love that's going on around you, and just have faith and trust that you're being well looked after, and that all the people that you love that have moved on to spirit are definitely around and want to send you nothing but love. And thank you again for having me here, and I look forward to the next time I'm on the show. Hint, hint.
Oh, Sam, you could have done that off air.
Oh, no, but you might ignore me off air.
Well,
now I have witnesses.
Now you have witnesses, and now it's recorded. Oh, Sam, okay, look, I'll pencil you in for, how about in March, if you're free?
Oh, I'll see if I can put you in my diary.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Sam is booked up, but obviously, Sam, if you do not take that slot, it will be taken before, so you better let me know.
I know. What can I say? You're such a popular guy. No, but I would be honoured to be back on the show. Oh, thank you. And Sam, any plans for Valentine's Day? Not as of yet. I'm hoping to be surprised.
Good. I think we all are, wanting to be surprised, because it's pointless when, I suppose, your partner asks you what you want. I think if you're with someone and you're in love, they should know what you want. Yeah,
just a romantic evening in, bit of peace and the kids would be nice.
Exactly, and I'm sure there'll be some nice romantic films on as well.
Oh no, good horror would be better.
Oh, Sam, are you into the horrors?
I love a good scary movie.
Oh no,
I love a good scary movie.
No, maybe I'd be there we go. I'd be too scared, Sam.
No, I love it. Love to be afraid. There's nothing better. I'll have to bring you out in an investigation with me sometime.
Yeah, because Sam does the ghost investigations as well, don't you, Sam?
I do indeed. So I'll have to get you out one night. We'll have to arrange that.
We'll have to arrange, and I'll be screaming, even though I'm used to it. But usually, I wait for them to, or they normally knock, Sam, and then I say, yes, who's there, and then they answer. But this time, if I go out with you, it's probably going to be mayhem. But I will. I would love to do that with you.
well, then that's definitely something else we're going to pencil in.
It's a date, Sam.
It's a date.
It's a date, so
It's
we're
a
going to pencil you
date.
in. Well, Sam, thank you once again for joining me on the show.
Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate it, and I love being here. And thanks again to everybody who got in touch.
You're very welcome. Well, that is it from Sam tonight. It is now midnight, but don't fret, I am on for the next 30 minutes, so you may even get a reading with myself. So I will be going through all the questions that have been sent in via the Facebook group, also the questions that have been sent in via my website, irishpsychic.net, and sure, I may even check Twitter as well, who knows. So if you are on Twitter, please just tweet your question to @PsychicIrish. Time for a quick commercial break and another bit of music. Do join me after this, and thank you once again to the fabulous Psychic Sam.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
Tell
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. It is now 8 minutes past midnight, and wherever you are in the world, I do hope you're still listening in to the show. And can I just say a very special thank you there to the fantastic Psychic Sam. And don't forget to check out her Facebook page, Angels Healings, on Facebook. And please do join that and like her page. And even if you did not get a reading with Sam on tonight's show, you could get a private reading with her just by contacting her via there. Okay, so it's over to myself now for the next 30 minutes. So if you would like to get in touch with the show, as I've mentioned, I'm here for the next 30 minutes. Sam has given me a break tonight, which is absolutely brilliant. And all you have to do to get in touch with the show is go to irishpsychic.net, click on the radio show, and there you can send in your question via my page. You can also tweet the show at Psychic Irish, and you can also call the studio line. And if you would like to call the studio line and leave a voice message, you can do so indeed. And the number to call if you're calling from Ireland, get your pens and paper ready. It is 014 43 43 57. That's 014 43 43 57. And if you're outside of Ireland, just add +353. It is that simple to get in touch with the show. And please just make sure that you wait until you're put through to the voice message, because I'm on air, so I cannot answer the call. But again, if you leave a voice message for the show, either tonight or tomorrow, or not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Thursday, Friday, should I say, I will take the calls then. Okay, so it's over to myself now. And the next person I'd like to read for is Leah Smith. And I hope you're listening into the show, Leah. And just Leah has sent in anything, please. No problem at all, Leah. So as you can hear, I'm just shuffling the cards now in the background. And when Spirit tells me to stop, Leah, I'll stop shuffling the cards and I'll lay the cards for your reading. Okay, they've just told me to stop, Leah, and I'm just laying out the cards now. Okay, very interesting cards come up here, Leah. We have the 5 of coins in the upright position. We have the 4 of swords in the upright position. And we also have the happiness card, otherwise known as the sun card. And that's one of the major cards, and that's in the reverse position. And a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards, Leah. The way they're giving me the message is it's like if you're focusing too much on a past relationship. It's like if maybe you're in a relationship at the moment and you're kind of thinking, what if? And a lot of people do this when you're in a happy relationship, and when you're in relationship with your partner, you're always, I suppose, thinking about your first love, and you're always thinking about, what if I, was with him or with her, etc. And you're always going to have those questions no matter what it is that you do, or no matter who you meet. But the thing is you need to kind of close a door on that, Leah, because they're kind of mentioning here that you're holding on too much to the past. And if you hold on too much to the past, again, the relationship that you're in is just going to be very much, strained, and you're going to find things very, very difficult. And, in turn, it's going to kind of have a negative effect on the relationship that you're in, or want to be in, should I say. Because, again, focusing on the past relationship can really, I suppose, cause conflict for the new relationship. Or if you're in a relationship at the moment, just be careful of that. And that's the key advice from Spirit there. So I hope that has answered your question. And thank you very much as well for getting in contact with the show. Okay, so it's over to my website now, irishpsychic.net. And this is a very long message, so thank you very much whoever left it. And the reason why I say thank you very much whoever left it is you have down anonymous because you didn't actually put in your name, and that's fine. But I would love, some feedback as well. So if you can, just click on the Facebook feedback form on the left hand side on my website. It just says Facebook feedback, and there you can add a comment. And it would be I would greatly appreciate anyone who's had a reading with me. Please do leave some feedback there. Okay, so this is the message. Hey, I am working as well as college and acting and teaching fitness classes. I'm wondering, is my acting career going to be successful, or the sports? I'm going to do a degree course in September and really don't know where I'm going from there. I sing, act, play guitar and work a lot in the fitness industry, which I love, but want to progress to my full potential in one of those above. I have a girl which we're always having problems. She brings a lot of negativity into my life, which I don't know what to do. I think I love her, She says she loves me, but I find it hard to believe, but really feel I shouldn't continue this relationship, which is hard because I don't know if I just have a problem with commitment. I also get down sometimes, but come back stronger, which is good, but why do I feel that when I have a great life? I really am puzzled about my future. Please shed some light on this for me. Okay, quite a long message, and again, we are kind of caught for time, so I can only answer kind of, one question, should I say. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, and if you're listening into the show, which I hope you are, hopefully I'll be able to give you some clarity. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to focus on the college and acting. So I'm going to pull 2 cards for the acting. Okay, so they just told me to stop, and the 2 cards for the acting is you have the King of Swords in the upright position. You also have the Ace of Swords in the reverse position. And the Ace of Swords is always about challenges ahead. And because it's actually in the reverse position, I suppose, as you know, with regards to any career in acting or singing, etc., it can be very, very difficult. So I suppose the key message that they're going to be bringing up here is make sure that you have a kind of a second job to fall back on. So that leads me to the next 2 questions, or 2 cards that I'm just pulling now. And this is in relation to the fitness side of things. Okay, quite interesting because we have the Enchantress card here in the upright position. And the Enchantress card is the self-belief card. And you also have the 6 of Swords. I kind of feel that you're going to be able to do both, but I feel that the fitness side of things is going to be your main forte with regards to, the job side of things. Again, you can make it, if you do singing and, you're on YouTube, etc. Become a partnership on YouTube. It is free, and you can make money for every time someone clicks on your video, etc. It is very, very small, just so you know. So, the people that get 1 million, clicks on their YouTube videos, they would get about, 600-700, euro, pounds, whatever currency it is. But to get that amount of views is, you'd want to be kind of more or less, One Direction. Those kind of people, they're the ones that get the huge bucks from the YouTube videos. So just be careful. Now, speaking of singing as well, like all the music that I play on the Irish Psychic Show is all copyright free. It's all from people that I either know or, like I've mentioned, is copyright free. So the person who's listening into the show, I hope you are listening in. If you can get in contact with me, if you do have, some music that you recorded and, you'd like me to feature it on the show, I would be more than happy to do that for you. And there is a separate form to do that, and it's there on the left hand side, and it says musicians, singers. So click that and you can submit your song, for the show as well, and I'll have a listen to it once. It doesn't contain any, vulgar language or anything like that. Of course, I will play it. Now, if you don't want to leave public feedback for your reading, I can understand that. There's no problem at all there. But please just click on the contact details, because it's always good to have feedback. And again, I'll respect the privacy as well. But I will just put in just a made up name just with regards to the feedback there on my page, because it's good for other people who have wanted to get a question answered. And just because you may not have got a question answered, if I do pick you, it's not because you're more important or anything like that. It's whoever Spirit want me to pick on the night. So again, I would love your feedback in relation to that. So thank you very much as well for sending in the question. I can do a private reading on that, by the way, in relation to the love life, etc. And I can go into a lot more detail if you would like to purchase a private reading via my website. And speaking of private readings, there is a special offer. I'm not too sure if you've seen it, but if you're on my website listening in via the Irish Psychic radio tab on the left hand side, you will see a 60% off offer there. Click that, please, because you are going to avail of the 60% off. And just for the people of the group here on Facebook as well, the Irish Psychic Radio Show group, please do avail of any special offer that I put up there, because again, I do it for you, and I do try and save you as much as I can. Okay, so we'll continue on with the questions, and I didn't really get a chance to kind of go through the questions, so I'm just going to quickly go through one now. And I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. It's Apekshka, or Apekshka. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Apekshka Self. So it's Apeshka Self. And my name is Apeshka MJ. I'm going through a very bad phase. I feel there is no love around me. Kindly tell me about career and love. Okay, well, we'll answer one of those, Apeshka. And thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show. And if you've just joined me, by the way, it is now 17 minutes past 12 here in Ireland. I'm here until 12:30. Okay, so they've just told me to stop at Peshka, and I'm just laying out the cards now. Okay, I know you've mentioned there that you're going through quite a bad time with regards love, and a lot of people are kind of finding it quite difficult to find love, and that's very understandable, because not everyone is going to be your type, and the people that we meet, sometimes they just don't connect with ourselves and with regards how we feel about relationships, or they may not be on the same page. You have to, though, with regards love, you cannot be too fussy. I mean, you can have your your standards, and you can have the type of person that you're looking for, but have an open mind as well, because you'll often find love comes in when you least expect it. And you have to, I suppose, give people a chance as well. Don't just automatically assume that this person is not for you, or they're not right for you. Give person a chance. And probably, I suppose you do make up your mind within, the first 30 seconds of meeting someone, but just kind of think to yourself, could this person grow on me? Could this person, be something special to me? Because again, love takes time, and that's something that you need to remember as well, Peshka. And the reason why I'm saying that is you have the 9 of Cups in the upright position, and the 9 of Cups is actually the relationship love card. So I don't feel that you're short of offers. I don't feel that you're short of, people around you saying that they want to date you, etc. And that's all well and good, but it's a matter of going on those dates and finding out what type of person that you want within within that date as well. Because again, until you go on a date with someone, you're not going to know. You also have the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords come up, and that's in the upright position. And I kind of feel from a past relationship, it's kind of tarnished, I suppose, your idea of love or feeling of a new relationship. And this happens to a lot of people. I suppose, even from my own life in general, I've had a bad relationship in the past. I've had bad breakups in the past. And, would I ask, or, would I want to be back with any of those people in the past? The answer is 100% no. So I kind of thank Spirit for guiding me. And even though the relationship didn't work out, I was so happy that it didn't work out. At the time I wasn't. Obviously I was upset like anyone would be. But things happened for a particular reason. And that's exactly what they're indicating here, Peshka. So I hope that has answered your question. And thank you very much as well for getting in contact with me and sending in your question for the show as well. The next one that I would like to read for is Deva Ice Cream. I hope you're listening into the show. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. As you can hear, I'm kind of suffering from my sinuses, and I have a really bad throat at the moment. So that's why it was great to have Psychic Sam on with me for the first half. So it's Deva Ice Cream, and the question is, could I have my life and relationship reading, please? A bit confused right now, stressing out. Thank you, Devia Noor Kuveen. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but I hope you know your first name anyway. That's the most important thing. Once I kind of get the pronunciation right, I hope that you know who it is. Okay, so I'm just shuffling the cards now. And again, we have a relationship question. Okay, they've just told me to stop, Devia. I'm just laying out the cards now. Okay, quite similar. Quite, very interesting the way Spirit kind of guide us in different ways. And especially with regards to this reading, because you have the 3 of Swords in the reverse position. You have the Death card. That's one of the major cards. And again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. Because you have the Death card in the reverse position, Devia, it's like if you're not prepared to kind of close a door, or you're not prepared to kind of let go of someone, just like I've mentioned there. And it's kind of a theme that's coming up on tonight's show. It's about closing a door and opening a new one. And, when I suppose something happens in the past where things have been quite difficult, you have to get over it. And, it may take time. So don't feel that it's going to, be happening straight away. Don't feel that you're going to be able to get over something within a month. It could take a year, it could take 2 years. And that's something that I did myself when, I broke up, or when I was dumped, should I say. You may as well know I was dumped. It is a normal thing to happen. And, you're always looking for a why, and you're always looking for, I suppose, a reason. And sometimes there is no reason. It just means that, you weren't right for each other. And I took 2 years to myself. I decided I just wanted space, and I wanted to get to know who I was as a person. Because when you're in a relationship, you have to make sure that you're yourself within the relationship. It's pointless you being in a relationship where you feel uncomfortable, or you feel that, you're different from the person that you're going out with. And, it's very much important that you get in touch with who you are as a person. So you need to learn who you are. You need to learn, your weaknesses, your strengths, because every relationship, every person is going to have a weakness. So if your weakness is jealousy, make sure that you focus on not being jealous. And a lot of the time people are quite jealous within a relationship, and that's, that really does, break up a lot of relationships. It can have a really, really negative effect, especially if someone, if you're going out with someone and someone looks at your partner, don't see that as a negative. Just go, wow, aren't I so lucky to be with this person, and vice versa as well. Don't feel that just because someone is looking at your partner, or, looking at you, that you're going to go, go off for that person. You do have to, as they say, it takes 2 to tango. So the key message here from the cards here, Divya, is just make sure that you're not kind of holding yourself back. I kind of feel that you're still stuck in the past. You're still kind of, in connection with someone from the past, or you're still communicating with someone either, through Facebook. And, it can be good keeping in touch with exes, but it can be bad as well. It can have the opposite effect. Because obviously you're going to still have those feelings around the person. So I'd love to go into more information, Davia, but I can't because I am kind of stuck for time, and I want to get through another 2 questions before I go off air. But thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show as well, and I do hope that has helped as well. Time for a quick commercial break. If you just joined me, by the way, it is now 23 minutes past 12 here in Ireland, and I'm here for the next 7 minutes. Do join me after this.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And that I won't take all those eyes, all those times. I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh. People used to say to me, take a chance on love, team. I just used to say to them, I'm a boy, not a man. But now that I'm that little bit older, and all my nights are a little bit colder, without you in my life, my babe, I think that I might go insane. But you cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take all those eyes, all those times. I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh. I don't know how you sleep at night. You kept your secret out of sight. But when I opened up my eyes, it wasn't hard to realize we were one, now we are two, and there's nothing I can do. I hope you're glad you got your way. I hope someday you'll feel my pain. I can't believe you did this to me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought that you and me were meant to be. All our good times and laughter are memories now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I'm sure I'll get through this somehow. But you cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take all those eyes, all those times. I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated. All our good times and laughter are memories now. But I'm sure I'll get through this somehow. You cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take all those eyes, all those times. I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. But you cheated on me, babe, and that I won't take all those eyes, all those times. I never thought you'd make me cry. What was I to do? I was hooked on you. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. You know I like the way you move. You know I like the way you groove. Oh, oh. You cheated. Oh, oh. You cheated on me, babe.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.
And you're very welcome back to the Irish Psychic Show. Now, I do have to stress that if you do not get a reading on tonight's show, do not panic. Do not think, oh, that is it, I'm never going to get a reading. Again, I am live on Friday night. Excuse me, I had to cough there. Friday night is the next slot for free readings. Now, I will be setting up another event. So once you're part of that group on Facebook, the Irish Psychic Radio Show group, I will be sending an invite once the show goes off air now. In the next 5-10 minutes, I'll be going off air. I'll be creating that event. Join that event. And again, simple. You just need to comment with a question on the poster. And drum roll, please. The next amazing guest that I'm going to have on Friday night is Psychic Jamie Lee. So please do send in your questions for him as soon as I create that event. And you may even get a reading with Jamie on Friday night. And Jamie is a fantastic psychic medium as well, just like Sam was. So again, as you know, Sam is going to be on with me in March. So even if you did not get a reading with Sam tonight, you could be lucky in March. Again, it's whoever Spirit choose for us to read for. That's the way it works. So even if you ask your question 10 or 20 or 30 times, yes, we'll see it. But will you be chosen? No. Not because you've, posted that many times. It's just because Spirit did not choose you on the night. It's just certain people were kind of drawn to on the night, and that's how the readings work. So again, I just have to kind of let everyone know that. Okay, so the next and final person of the night that I would like to read for, and again, don't forget the next show is on Friday night, same time, 11 p.m. So you can tune in then, and I'll be with Psychic Jamie Lee. And I had the question queued up, but it's not there now. I'm just scrolling through the questions now. Do forgive me. And because there is a lot of questions that were sent in tonight. And hopefully I can find it quite quickly. If not, I'll have to answer it on Friday night. Nope, it's not there. It was there. Bear with me. And again, if you did miss the show and you have just joined us, just like Brian has, you're very welcome to listen back to the show. Simply just wait until I go off air and then click on the Irish Psychic Radio Show via my website, irishpsychic.net. And you can listen back to the show. It is that simple. There was a question there and it was... Nope, it's not there, I'm afraid. Okay, sorry about that, but I did have it queued up, but these things happen when we're on air. It is, I found it. Good. It is Joanne Calderon, and you're in America, Flemington, New Jersey, and you're missing a loved one tonight. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Joanne. And I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone on the Irish Psychic Show. We're all going to send you love and healing. And again, when you miss someone who's passed over, the best thing that I do, or the best thing that I have done, and I have it down in my room, is always create a memory box. And a memory box is the most important thing with regard to someone, because you don't want to remember the negative things. You don't want to remember all the sad things regarding that person, or when they're after passing over, because trust me, they're there guiding us all the time. Now, when I say all the time, they're with us when we need them the most, because they can't be with us all the time because they're helping out, the other spirit guides, etc. Because I do feel when we pass over, we all help each other. So, we all communicate with each other. We all try and pass on messages too, just like, myself, the medium or psychic, and we try and let the person know living on this earth that they're okay and they're safe, etc. And I don't want anyone to fear just because someone has passed over, because there has been quite a few recent deaths this weekend, and I'm not too sure if it's worldwide, but there is a thing called neck nominations on Facebook, and it's basically a worldwide trend, and basically it's one of these things where you dare the person to drown a drink, and I'm going to say this, and I do apologise for saying it, but it's the height of stupidity. If you need other people to campaign and try and get these pages, put down with regards to Facebook, I mean, you should know better. It's as simple as that. Like, the majority of people who are doing it are 18, 19. Like, if they don't know that, swallowing a goldfish and filming it is wrong, I don't even blame the parents, because the parents have brought them up as best as they can. But if you're a person that's videoing this, and I just don't understand it. It's, it's like saying I put it up there a while back on my Facebook page. The next craze is going to be jumping out of an airplane with an umbrella. And, if you survive, film it. And if you don't, forget about it. Just, you're gone. And I think it's one of these things that people have to have a bit of cop on. And, if you're in a circle of friends and someone says, oh, why don't you do this or why don't you do that? Don't feel that you're a big man or, a big girl by saying yes all the time. Stand up and say no. It's as simple as that. Have a little bit of cop on, as we say here in Ireland, and have a little bit of respect for yourself as well. That's the most important thing. But I do sympathise with all the people who've lost their lives from this crazy thing that's after happening with regards to the neck nominations. So I'm just shuffling the cards now, Joanne, and unfortunately I can't do a mediumship reading on air. If you would like a mediumship reading, again, just go to my website, irishpsychic.net, click on the mediumship tab on the left-hand side, and there you can purchase a mediumship reading. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to shuffle the cards, because again, Spirit guided me towards that question and they wanted me to answer it for you, so they've just told me to stop. I'm just laying out the cards now. Okay, I feel here with regards to the cards that are after coming up here, Joanne, it's like if you're taking the weight of the brunt of the situation that has happened. And it's like if you're, I'm not going to say putting blame on yourself, but it's like if there's an awful lot of what if questions. There's an awful lot of questions that you're asking yourself, maybe that you weren't there for the person, or you didn't visit them at a certain time when when you probably said you were going to. And these things, I don't want anyone to feel that you're blaming, or you're blamed for something, because when things change or when someone passes over, trust me, they will not be angry with you. Things happen just because you didn't visit someone, and then you find out that they later passed away, and it's obviously a very sad thing to hear from someone. But you need to kind of acknowledge what I'm saying here, Joanne, because that's what Spirit is saying. And I do feel with regards to the Sovereign card, that came up in the upright position. And the Sovereign card is one of the major cards. And again, a major card just means that there's a higher significance placed on these particular cards. It's very important that you speak with someone, either a friend or a family member, and you just acknowledge the good times with regards to that person, and don't feel that that person is gone. Trust me, they're there, they're surrounding us, and they're always guiding us, and that's the key message, Joanne, that they wanted me to pass on for you. So I hope, Joanne, that has answered your question, and thank you very much as well for sending in your question to the show. Well, I'm afraid that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. Can I just say a special thank you to Psychic Sam, who is an amazing psychic medium. Please just make sure that you check her page out. It is Angels Healings on Facebook. Do check it out and join the page. And also the next show is on Friday at 11 p.m. And I'm going to be joined by the fantastic psychic Jamie Lee. So I'm going to be creating the event now, so please wait. And if you're part of that group on Facebook, the Irish Psychic Radio Show group, simply attend that event that I'm going to be creating. Send in your question to Jamie Lee, and you never know, like I've mentioned, you could be getting a question answered on Friday night show. Can I just say thank you once again to all the listeners of the Irish Psychic Show. Please do tell your friends and your family members to get in touch with me if they would like a private reading, and also do spread the love with regards to the group on Facebook as well. Let's try and get 1,000 members of the group before Friday, because again, the more members of that group, the more I'll give away. And speaking of giving away, I do have a competition running via that group, and it says invite 20 friends to the group and you are in that draw. So that is simple. So all you have to do is just click on the right hand side and it says add people to the group. Now, a lot of people are doing it incorrectly. There's only a certain few have done it correctly, and one of them is Ruby. So Ruby, if you're listening, congratulations, you have done that correctly. So you are in the draw. So I suppose for your chance to win one of those private readings with me, again, I'm giving away 5. I suppose for your, the better chance that you have, Ruby, of winning is if the people do it incorrectly. So I don't want to wish things on people, but I hope that there is other people that do it correctly, just like yourself. So all you have to do is just click on the right hand side, click add people to the group, and once you've invited 20 people, your name automatically goes into the draw for Friday, and you could be one of the lucky ones. And that is a private reading, a private numerology reading with me. And again, it's a really, really good reading to have, especially it gives, great insight to when you were born, etc. And it's one of those things that I suppose, you know, you can just, when you read it, you'll understand. It is very, very interesting. And once I've done the numerology reading for you. So I'm afraid that is it for another edition of the Irish Psychic Show. Do join me on Friday night, 11 p.m, same time, same place, as they say. Thank you very much. I'll leave you now with I Miss You by Dean Anthony. Take care. From myself, Irish Psychic. Good night.
Yeah, yeah. First time, last time together. We'll be you and me forever. First kiss, last tear is falling. Don't wanna miss your sweet voice calling me. I can't believe that I'm feeling like this, 'cause I'm still getting to know you. Your tears are like summer rain falling on my face again. And anytime I'm close to you, I feel the sunlight shining through. And I just wanna thank you, 'cause you make life so good. Every day you show me something beautiful, and I love you more than I thought I could. Yeah. Two souls, one mind, two hearts that were intertwined. An empty road that I stand upon. I walk alone since you've been gone. I can't believe I'll never see you again, 'cause I just got to know you. My tears are like winter snow. I've got so many miles to go. Anytime I think of you, I see the sunlight shining through. And I just got to thank you, 'cause you made life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I more than I thought I would. More than I thought I would. Yeah. So many flowers and so many friends, and they talk of love as if it never ends. And I'm standing alone in the middle of a crowd, trying to get next to you. Trying to give me advice as if they know how it feels to live my life. But there's nothing that I wouldn't do for one more day with you. I just wanna thank you, 'cause you lived your life so good. Every day you showed me something wonderful, and I miss you more than I thought I would. More than I thought I could. Yeah. Yes, I miss you. I miss you.
Are you in need of some love advice, money advice, or career advice? If so, simply purchase your reading via irishpsychic.net. Readings are delivered within 24 hours and can give you all the details you require. Tarot, pendulum, crystal ball. The answers all lie within. Readings start from as little as €3, £2, $4. Log on today and see what's in store for you. irishpsychic.net for all your psychic needs.